You! I'm trying to solve a mystery. Can you help? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I've got some questions that I'm going to ask you to see if you can crack the case. Ready? Question 1. What kind of racism is systemic and results in unequal treatment, limited access, and poorer health outcomes for people of color? I hope you've thought of your answer. Next question. What kind of racism ignores and/or disbelieves colored patients' health concerns, differs its treatment in pain management, and does not provide patients of color equal access to specialized care? I hope you know the answer. Get ready. Final question. What kind of racism can be caused and/or influenced by unconscious biases held by healthcare providers, limited insurance coverage, and geographic barriers? Have you thought of your answer? If you guessed medical racism, you would be correct. And although racism may not be the funnest thing to talk about, especially in the medical field, attention still needs to be brought to it to prevent it from happening in the future. I'll give you the rundown. Medical racism, also known as systemic racism in healthcare. Oh, wait, that's the Google Gemini summary. Remember kids, don't trust everything AI says. Anyways, back to the point. Medical racism is a discriminatory treatment of individuals based on race. This incorporates both historical and current biases that affect people of color's access to care, the quality of care they receive, and their general health outcomes. Here are some main examples. Disparities in access, socioeconomic factors, insurance limitations, and implicit bias within the healthcare system can create obstacles to accessing care for people of color. Implicit bias. Health professionals, even those who don't consciously hold racist views, can display implicit biases that influence their treatment decisions, leading to differential care. Differential care. People of color may receive less pain management, be less likely to be hospitalized, or experience delays in critical care compared to white patients. Adultification of black children. The perception of black children as older and less innocent can lead to harsher treatment and fewer opportunities in healthcare and other systems. Historical examples. One example is the Tuskegee syphilis study, where black men were denied treatment for syphilis, and the historical use of race correction factors in medical devices, like spirometers, based on false assumptions about racial differences in physiology. Those were some causes and examples, but what about the effects? Health disparities. Medical racism contributes to significant differences in health outcomes between racial groups, with people of color experiencing higher rates of chronic diseases, infant mortality, and shorter lifespans. Increased risk of death. Studies have shown that black people are more likely to die in emergency rooms or hospitals compared to white patients, and this is often attributed to disparities in care. Distrust of the medical system. Experiences of racism in healthcare can lead to distrust in medical professionals and institutions, making individuals less likely to seek care and more likely to delay treatment. To be completely frank, this urgently needs to be addressed. Here are some things that I propose can help eliminate medical racism. Number 1. Improve training for medical staff and professionals. I believe that healthcare providers need thorough training on implicit bias, anti-racism, and cultural adequacy to better their interactions with patients of color. This can also be prevented by reviewing and revising policies and algorithms of healthcare companies to ensure they are fair and impartial for all patients. This goes along with collecting and analyzing data on health outcome by race to identify and address disparities in medical care. Another factor that ties into this is accountability. Establishing mechanisms to report and address incidents of racism in healthcare and holding individuals and institutions accountable would aid the prevention of systemic medical racism. And you can help to contribute as well by doing my propositions listed. Oh, and the whole thing at the beginning where I said this was a mystery, well, I obviously lied. It was set up like a sort of Dora the Explorer thing. And by the way, this isn't my real voice either.
run.
毛巾羽毛小鸭鸭，水温刚刚好，泼泼水来做泡泡，今天真是美妙，大声唱歌扭扭腰。